Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have audio? Yes, no, maybe, yes, yes, uh-huh, yes, thanks. Okay, good morning, or good afternoon, I guess. This is 12 noon. This is the noontime edition of Welcome to My World, and it is the 4th of February, which is a Thursday. So I hope everybody's had a wonderful morning because there were more trades available this morning than any human being could possibly take. My goodness, they were everywhere. If if you are new and you're sitting there kind of wondering, where were they? Um, get your chart and mark what you think would have been good entries and post them in here because this is this is like a gift from the trading gods this morning. We've had uh, all kinds of good trades on crude oil. There were really two nice trends on bonds. Gold had some nice trades this morning, and TF, actually all of the indices. So today was sort of pick one and trade it. Um, it seems like the NQ may have been a little stronger today than some of the others, and both crude oil and the Canadian dollar are backing off a little bit. Brent has also uh, come back down to a fairly important level for it. It's about 34.45. It's been hanging around there uh, several times. So the bus driver for that really likes that level. And um, let's see. Tomorrow morning we're going to have news at 8:30, and there's a lot of important economic numbers coming out tomorrow, both for Canada and the U.S. So pay a special attention tomorrow morning at 8:30. And the news is those are all listed on the news tab in the website, the Apex website. I also saw some of the chat. I've missed quite a bit of the chat in here this morning. But I just noticed something that I will take the time to remind everybody. You need to set your computer time to Eastern time. And the reason for that is that gets us all on the same page. When you post a chart and your charts are set to Pacific time and you want to know about this trade and that trade and the next trade, we're not all on the same page. So everybody needs to have their computer, their trading computer, set to Eastern time. When we say there was a great trade at I don't know 10 o'clock or 10:30 or whatever, we're talking about Eastern time. So if you haven't done that already, please do so. It'll save you a lot of grief over the days and weeks to come. This morning I saw. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you this morning. This was this was just a classic right here. I know in the sometimes these are not quite as plain as this one was this morning, but there's a post in the forum about this what I call this mountain trade, and it's when the deviation, this lower study, goes up here like this, and I call this little white line here. I think it's the 0.7 deviation, but anyway, when it goes up above that, and then you see a reversal right here, a tall candle or a tall bar of the opposite color, and this can be, upside down too. But when it pushes off of here and you have this mountain built exceeding volume, this thing is going to turn around. and it will go as long as this mountain is going down the other side, which was right up to settlement. So that's a very strong. It's easy to see. You just have to be aware of what you're looking for. I would suggest that any chart that you have this lower deviation on, you go back and watch for those and mark your charts, so it'll help train your eye to see those. When they get like this, they're a little bit more difficult because you're going to find some chop like this. But this was another example of something that's fairly easy to see, and this happened on TF. I can't remember what else I saw it on, but on gold, this is kind of put in a little double top. When it goes up here and tests the high of the day for the second time and then bounces off of it, and you have a deviation mountain right here, this will go down. So if you took this trade from the bottom of the sell zone, which is the bottom of the reversal bar, you have plenty of time to get into that, with the idea that you're going to take it down to this big magnet. When you get one of these big magnets and the EMA and a minor magnet and the high of yesterday, this is a whole lot of streets for the bus driver to deal with right here. So there will, if he goes on through there, it's going to take a tremendous amount of volume to get the gas on his gas pedal to get past that. And this is another thing to notice. Sometimes it takes the third try. So here was the first one. Here was the second one. He kind of messed around and finally got that thing to go through right there. And then it really went. So we're right down in here right now. And we'll see what has to happen. Something else I wanted to point out to you is this. This is a reason, one of the many reasons I keep a 30-minute candle chart up on crude oil. This little formation right here of this particular candle, this is a classic of a reversal. So when you see something and you get back up here and you've got all your other stuff, your Trendar and your iZone, whatever else you're trading, and you glance over and see this, you can be pretty well assured that when this candle forms, it's going the other way. This just happened to be a very strong reversal today. So all this stuff, just little by little, when you start getting up, a little past the super beginner stage, these kinds of things can all help you manage trades better also. So let's see. If anybody has any questions, this is a good time to put them in. We'll try to address them. And I think that's about it. We've got the VIX just hit 22. So we'll see if these markets start to sell off into the close. For the last 3 days, from about, 3 o'clock in the afternoon into that close, there have been some really nice trades also. So sometimes all of us have to run errands or get personal stuff done in the morning and can't trade. Don't throw up your hands and say, well, I missed the best time. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There are many days when trading into the close it's sitting there all day is what I suggest you not do, because pretty soon everybody does. You can't sit and concentrate and focus like you need to for that long of a time without a break. So this has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.